Well, good morning everyone. It's Budget Bunny here, and we are halfway through vacation at my parents' house, and I thought I'd just give you an idea of what I'm up to with the pets every day and where they are staying for the month. So Ella's with my mom, the piggies and Scarlet are with our lovely friend Sweetie Pea, and our realtor actually was very kind and took our 3 cats. She's a huge animal lover. Our fish is staying with my husband, who has to stay with his parents in order to get to work because mine just live too far away. And then I am up with my dad, my stepmom, and my little brother for the month. And we're about 3 hours from where we used to live. The move went really well, and coming up here was really tight trying to fit everything in the truck in one go, including 6 pets, but we managed to do it. And the bunnies and the dogs are actually just staying in my parents' garage for the month, and that's just because they didn't have the room in the house with their own pets to have ours in there. But it's working out so well. It's been perfect weather. There's always a breeze up here, so even on the hotter days, like today is probably one of the hottest days, it's still cool in the garage. We just, as soon as I get up in the morning, I open the garage door and the windows in here, and there's always this nice fresh breeze. As you can see, the rabbits seem completely fine. They're not overheated. Everything's going great, and this garage is fully secure. It's attached to the house. Nothing can get in. It's power doors, so it's not like anything could even lift up. So yeah, everything, I was really worried about this arrangement, but it's going really, really well. We're about halfway through already, and yeah, so I just thought I would give you an overview of where the bunnies are living. So we've brought up the pens just like we were using at the old house, and I've brought up lots of tunnels. The box right here has their hay. You can see tomorrow's actually cage cleaning day, and you can see the hay bits on the floor, as well as a whole bunch of toys and stuff, because they love to pull out their hay. Hi Willow! And they've got their castle. They've got a few litter boxes. So I actually wasn't sure about how everything was going to go, and I was a little concerned about something getting the rabbits at night. I was so worried something would get into the garage until I got here and realized how secure it was. So we had actually brought up our extra large dog crates that we used when the dogs were puppies. And that way, what I had thought was that if I felt nervous about the situation at night, I could lock them in the crates. But I haven't done that once. I've just been using them to keep litter boxes in because there's been no need. Like, everything's great. There's nothing, like absolutely nothing to worry about here. So in case it got too hot, we had brought fans up and different things to help keep all the pets cool, but again, it hasn't been needed at all. So yeah, I've been really, really happy with how all of this has worked out. So I will show you Rocky and Honey's pen now. Alright, so this is Rocky and Honey's pen, and it's basically the same kind of layout as Ollie and Willow's. Theirs is partly that X pen, and then the rest is made out of the grids. And they have tunnels and toys and their hay box, nice big bowl of water. I've just given everyone their veggies right now. Oh, and just for the ground, I've used blankets like I normally do. And then they've got the activity mats there. There's some areas I purposely didn't lay activity mats just so that on warmer days, if they felt a little hot, they could benefit from the cement flooring underneath because it would be nice and cool. And this is where the dogs are staying. So this is just our blow-up air mattress, and then we've just put 2 dog beds. We bought like cheap dog beds with the intention of throwing them out. They're just for this month while I'm here. That's why they're kind of getting dirty now. And a blanket. So Murray loves to sleep up there. Genevieve's like a real tough dog, so she'll sleep usually on the cement floor, or I also picked up these $2 carpet tiles from Giant Tiger just to put in front, and she likes to sleep on there as well. And then the way that we just laid out the rabbit pens was to block off anything in the garage I was a little concerned about the dogs getting into. So my parents don't have any like rat poison or fertilizer or anything, but they did have some windshield washer fluid, so we put that high up on a shelf and just used the pens to block off like my dad's tool bench and just anything I thought maybe Genevieve might find interest in. But they're too exhausted here to do much of anything, aren't you guys? Here's Genevieve. So we have a huge property out here for you, don't we, babe? So I'll just show you. This is just the front yard here. This is one side of it. And then there's a whole area, huge area behind the yard. And best of all, there is a creek right down there. So all day long these guys are just running around having the time of their life. I usually spend the majority of the day in the garage just on like a camping chair with the garage door open, keeping an eye on the dogs, and that way I can hang out with the bunnies and I'll just read a book or do something like that. Because it is a bit of a vacation for me. Hello, sweetie. And we go on lots of dog walks and we play in the creek, and I'll show you guys some of that when I go out with them next. Oh, and everyone's on like flea, mite, tick, all that kind of prevention, just to be on the safe side too. So we just wanted everyone to be as safe and healthy as possible. But it is all going so well, isn't it, Jen? And you're just loving the country. You can hardly keep your eyes open. They just sleep like little rocks at night. And our dogs have always been fine with the rabbits. I mean, obviously I wouldn't leave my rabbits just out loose with the dogs, but there hasn't been any issues. Like, they haven't bothered the pens at all. And the bunnies are fine with them. Like, they don't even seem to notice them. Honey really actually likes Genevieve and always sticks her nose out, and Genevieve will kiss her nose. It's really cute. So yeah, so things are going well, and by the time you guys see this, we'll be at the new house because I can't do any uploading till we have internet. That's one thing out here in the middle of nowhere. We do not have much for internet. I can go on Facebook a little bit. Half the time comments and photos don't even load. And that is about it. So I hope you guys have been enjoying your month. I just thought I'd show you where we are and what we're up to. And yeah, I'll talk to you later.